What's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck. Listen, I had to shoot this video. I was just talking to one of my dogs, right? And I was just, breaking it down how everything's so staged and set up. Listen, man, I had to do a video about this. Like, subscribe, comment, do what y'all do. But think about this, what I'm finna tell you, right? Now, look at it like this. You ever said to yourself, it's so many of us that we can overpower the police to the point where we could just take over this motherfucker, right? But you ever ask yourself, why don't we do it? Because we're so brainwashed. How can you have 400 plus prisoners in the compound being ran by maybe 30 some guards or something on a shift? Maybe a little more, I don't know. But think about that. They people just like we people, right? You ever thought about that? But this is how brainwashed we are. People really think the way we live is the way we supposed to live. You get what I'm saying? People really think, like I always say, like you think we're supposed to pay bills every 30 days and turn around and do it all over again our whole life. Anyway, think about that. And we so divided to the point where the people with the big houses, the millions of dollars, who could take their family on vacation, do all these good things, they on the government side. This is what divide does, right? They straight. So you, as a black man or whatever race you are, the have-nots, y'all just assed out. This is how they get the whole world against. It's all about class. This is why they break it all up. Had we all been together equally, there'll be no other side to fight. They have to break us up and put them people against them people because them people got money and you don't. So they got privileges you don't. Brainwash. Another thing. Let's take it to another level, street level, right? Like I told y'all, as long as I've been in the street, I have never seen nobody take a coca plant and make cocaine from it. It has never happened. Why? First of all, cocoa plants grows in Colombia, Bolivia, and Peru, mainly. And you got to ask yourself, well, how is it that they get over here in the United States, right? Good question. CIA was created July 26, 1947, right? When Truman signed and created CIA. But listen, the CIA was created for one thing, for one purpose only. Get the drugs over here to America, right? And put it in the black neighborhoods, the urban neighborhood. This is when the whole big crack cocaine explosion hit. Boom. But you got to ask yourself, and think about this. Don't nobody you know can go in their backyard and get a coca plant. Where is this coming from? Ask yourself that. They use people like Freeway Ricky Ross. I'm not talking about the rapper Rick Ross. I'm talking about y'all already know who I'm talking about, the drug dealer. If you don't know who he is, go look him up. Freeway on Ricky Ross. They use people like him to sell drugs into the black neighborhood communities all over the United States. They were supplying them with the drugs. Even though they was doing it through the Contra, the different Contra armies and stuff like that there, it's still with the same pipeline. Dog, if you go look at the whole story of it, how they covered up a lot of evidence so that they people wouldn't go to jail, the ones who they was using to get the drug, the Freeway, Ricky Ross, and other people like Nicky Barnes and all these people. It's just crazy how they set us up. They give you the drugs, you sell it to your people, you kill your people. Then when they done with you, look what they did, the Freeway. They locked him up. The man went to prison, man. The man went to prison, man, when they were done with him. And this is an ongoing cycle. So now when you go to prison, they finna get some cheap labor out because guess what? You are a prisoner once you become indicted, and not indicted, but once you go to jail or go to prison, you are property of the state. You are a slave. You are legally a slave. But you got to understand the pattern that was all these. That's why I say, man, this is so crazy. This is why I say, if we don't stick together, boy, we is in for it. Because don't none of us really, we see what's going on, but we We've been so brainwashed to feel as though this thing is so massive and big, we can't do nothing about it. Yes, we can. First of all, we need to get these fake Negroes out the way. Anytime you see a black dude on TV, national TV, CNN News and all that, that's a puppet. They put him there for a reason, because if he was real, they would not put him in position to speak through their communications. Their communications is TV, radio, newspapers. They not finna give you that outlet. You get what I'm saying? Use your head. You see what happened to Breonna Taylor? Soon as that whole case hit and they came up with their decision, they sent a black dude out there to speak. That's psychology. Send your own people out there to tell you, hey, it's gonna be okay. It's all right. While all the other white people stand behind him looking like, I keep telling y'all be supporting so many different entities. That's why I be on y'all ad about that voting. You crazy. What has to happen for you to see? I had somebody call me out. I ain't gonna call his name. But for some reason, he felt as though what I was saying and what I was putting out there, he wanted to do like a versus with me. Like he want to go live. He know what I'm talking about. But he want to go live with me and he want to speak on politics. And from my understanding, I guess blacks being in the White House, how I guess it gonna help us, how it can help us, how it had help. I don't know. But anyway, my thing is this. As long as you trying to keep participating in this whole game, your dumb ass will never win. This game was not designed for you as a black man to win. Why the hell you think we ain't conquered nothing, accomplished nothing in 400 years? Huh? Because you keep begging the man to take care of you, look after you, govern you. You less of a man and a woman for another group of people to show you how to live, to govern you. Whenever you got a dispute, you got to call them, the police, for them to come out and get in your business. Man, if you ain't finna clean your brain and unlearn and relearn, I don't even need you. You ain't no help to me or yourself, your family, or nobody. I need them soldiers, man. Real soldiers and real females who understand the whole plot. Stop playing, man. Stop playing, man. Because I can sit here all day and do a video after video after video. But my thing be this. You can't be that stupid. First of all, we shouldn't be paying bills every 30 days and doing it for the rest of our lives. Second of all, we shouldn't put a group of people that control nothing on us as far as black folks. These people control our foods. Go look up Monsanto. That's just a company that makes genetic modified seeds. These people are playing God. These people are tampering with natural seeds. I've done so many videos on that. It's a shame. I've shown y'all in, I think it's India, how over 2,000 farmers have committed suicide. And they ain't never put it on CNN. They ain't never put it on the news. Why? Because they don't want you to know that. Go look at the farmers who trying to fight Monsanto going broke. They running them out of business. Monsanto own all, and the thing about it is, this is why they group up. You know why they group up? Because they can go to the chicken farms and say, you raise chickens, you want to get a contract for Tyson, you're going to do what I say do. And if you don't, guess what? We're going to run you out of business because ain't nobody finna buy from you because we own everything. And all your friends who raise chickens, they're going to do just like everybody else do. Going to turn their back on you and go get that bag. Why? Because y'all divided and they together. Same way you'll never hear a doctor say they're going to cure you. You'll never hear the word cure come out of doctor's mouth. Because if they did that, then you tampering with their money. Never want to cure nothing. They just want to patch it up. To the point that the pills you taking the problem for, the side effects is worse than the actual problem that you're taking the pills for. We can get in big pharma too. It's all about control. And when I say big pharma, I'm talking about the big pharmaceutical companies. This is why I say I'm going to start putting these videos together where we, meaning me and you, y'all, we need to start putting videos out on all the remedies that our grandma and mamas and uncles and all that put on us, because these people are trying to shut that out. They want you to come to them for everything. When our stomach used to hurt, my mom used to take flour water, a flour that you cook with, put it in water, stir it around real good and make us drink it. And it coated our stomach. It pushed the gas out you. That's just a remedy. These are the things that they want to bury. You see what I'm saying? They don't want you to know these things. They want you to come to them for everything. You dealing with the devil. I told you. You dealing with the devil. These people don't give a damn about you, your religion, your church. They don't care about none of that. Open your eyes, people. We got to come together. I told y'all, the Black Panthers were the closest ones to physically overthrow them. That's called coup d'etat. Go look that word up. To physically overthrow the government. Why? Because they had their own. They had their own healthcare centers. They fed their own people. They had their own source of information. They had their own newspapers. They was printing out the real. Why the government printing out the propaganda and all the bull and trying to get you to go with this and fight with them and war with them. When everybody was against Bin Laden, oh, Bin Laden this, Bin Laden this, everything you knew about that whole thing was told to you. Everything. Everything was told you. And what they told us, oh, such and such was involved with the 9/11. This person wasn't. Come on, man. Hoax, man. This is how you control sheep. I told y'all, man. When you think back in the day and you think about them slaves, why they never ran? A lot of them ran. They just ain't never told you about them. A lot of them got off on the slave owners. They just ain't never told you about them because they want you to think like a slave. They want you to think. Like I tell you, these people bring you to an animal state and they can control you. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's all a setup. It's all a setup. And when you die and leave here, like I tell you, boy, a coward dies 1,000, a soldier dies once. You know where you going, you leave here. So while you here, do what you, because if you a coward, you's a coward. And nobody can do about that. But I am going to give kudos to the females. I get so many, not just emails, but DMs, but y'all females on point. Y'all on point, and y'all ain't scared. I ain't saying, my fellas ain't, but y'all get one of them. But y'all females on point. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all ain't afraid. And I'm telling you, man, we need to come together and get our own. We need to come from up under this dictatorship. We need to come from under this dictatorship, and we need to get our own. I'm telling y'all, man, long as we living this way, right? And I can't do it by myself, and you can't either. The power of separation is in the Bible. Divide and conquer. That's it. These people fund both sides of the war, watch you kill each other, and then they come back and knock off the access. They just use this. Time to wake up, people. These flawed laws. These people make laws to help them live. Why we got to live the way they want us to live? Come on, man. I ain't the only person think like this, man. Come on, man. Why we got to live and do what they say do? Why when we have a dispute among us, why we got to call them? Why we got to go through their court system? See, all this stuff, if it was biased and it didn't benefit one group of people and it benefit us all equally, I won't see no issue with it. But it's not. Man, we getting killed by the police. Nothing being done. And a lot of times, y'all don't understand, this is by design. This is psychology. They put a lot of things in Facebook. Because there's some stuff I don't put on Facebook. They done just took down. I'm like, man, what's going on? But y'all show somebody getting their head blown off. All this is by design. It's called social engineering. Look that up. But I'm telling y'all, a lot of time they put and they show black people being shot, murdered, being handled all kind of way in the news, being handled all kind of way in the court system, just to show you we own you and we be scared. But they can't lock up 10 million black people at one time. Remember that. Power's in the people, man, not in them. They want us to come to their jobs. They want us to come buy their stores. That's why I say we come together, we got all the power. What are y'all talking about? That's common sense. Anyway, man. Like, subscribe, comment, man. Y'all already know it's your boy Papa Duck, man. Keep dropping it on y'all, man. Like I say, for y'all who support me, I support y'all. It's all love on this end. But we got to tighten up.